Hey guys, just wanted to take another chance and opportunity here to thank our sponsor for Yardback podcast and now YouTube shows as well. Thanks again to Far One Solutions, specifically their Ear One product. So for you that are listening on the podcast, go ahead, find us on YouTube because I am actually showing you the product this week. Now remember, this product is huge for the time we're in right now. It's actually a piece that connects to your mask, your face mask, because obviously we all have to wear them because of COVID. It connects to your face mask and connects to your ear more comfortably. Now, you might think, well, why do I need something for my face mask when it already hangs around the back of my ear? Well, let me tell you from personal experience, that string can get very irritating and very annoying, and also is a pain in the butt for earrings, hats, haircuts, all of the above. So what this piece of equipment does is hooks onto your mask, fits very comfortably in your ear, as I'm showing you now live on our YouTube. Check it out. Check it out. Fits perfectly into the ear, nice and comfortable. I got a fresh cut this weekend. As you can see, my barber lined me up. Don't mind my bald patch up top. But what it does is it allows the barber to shave all around your ear, get you a nice clean cut. Very comfortable. You can wear these for hours. Healthcare workers, other jobs where you need them in all the time for mask wearing. Highly suggest this product, the Ear One by Far One Solutions. Like I said, it's one of a kind. For a limited time offer through the end of February, you can actually go onto their website, faronesolutions.com, use the promo code YARDBACK_sports, and you get 10% off of every order you make between now and the end of February. So go ahead, check out their website, Far One Solutions, use promo code YARDBACK, one word, all lowercase, space, sports, all lowercase, and you get 10% off of every single order between now and February 28th. One more time, that is Far One Solutions. Check out their socials. Big fans of the show, big fans of their product. Check them out. Thanks again for the sponsor, and a one of a kind, awesome product, the Ear One.
Hello, guys. What's up? How you doing?
What's going on, man? What's up?
What's up, Sean? You sound a little tired. I heard it was your birthday this weekend. Did you stay up late?
No, I did absolutely nothing.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, no, that's not true. So your cousin called you.
That's true.
Was that Monday or your birthday was yesterday? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Monday.
yesterday.
Yeah, today's Tuesday.
Today feels like Thursday for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know.
It feels like Wednesday, dude. I don't even know what days are even anymore. Last year, like with COVID and everything, like, dude, I was looking through my camera roll the other day, and I feel like I got back to like March, and I'm like, damn, because I remember I moved back home to Ohio, and that same night, me and my dad, PAT or IPAs, obviously the special guest, we just had like a shot of Bushmills and drank a Guinness, and we like watched a movie. And I remember sitting there thinking like, okay, like this is cool. Like I'll be home for a couple weeks, go back to school. Little did I know,
right?
that a year later I'm still, doing all this COVID stuff. But I don't even know what I was talking about there. But it's been a long year. But some good news. Episode number 20 of the podcast, guys. Big 2-0.
So are we not going to loop back to my birthday?
Oh, yeah, about your birthday.
You kind of moved on from that, Noel.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you said you didn't do anything for it, so.
Yeah, no. When you have this many of them, you know what I mean? It's just another one.
Yeah. Well, I hope you had a good day. I hope you got a good. Did you at least get a good workout in? Did you work out?
No, Sean hasn't gone to the gym since that skinny guy scared him off.
Okay, all right. No, that's not true. But I went. I went to the gym today, and he was there, and I was very close to going live with one of you guys, but it was at like 1, so I was like, they're probably busy, so I didn't. But he was really tame today, tame. He did interrupt a guy's superset. The dude was going between two machines, and the guy kind of called him out on it and was like, hey, I'm using that. And the other guy was like, okay, cool, man, no problem, thanks. And like I didn't know why he thanked him, but
he probably
was
nervous. He probably
I think he was.
You know,
he was tame today.
Good. Yeah, but I think Connor said it. Maybe the dude's just an alpha. He's just like, this is my gym. Like, leave me alone. This is my gym.
No.
So it's mindset. It's mindset.
Yeah, dude, it's all about the mindset you wake up, dude. Come on.
No, his mindset literally looks like he just did a couple lines and he just needs something to do to burn off the energy. And he just shows up in the gym.
Just constant stimulus.
Yeah.
Always got to be moving. All right. Let's move into the backyard briefing. You know we're starting with. You got the Bev cart. Sean, start us off.
All right, so my mom's gonna be happy about this one. I'm sipping pause on her favorite player. It's Gronk. After watching all the stuff with Gronk, dude, like I don't think anybody just loves life like Gronk. Like he just wants to play football. He joked about 2 touchdowns. He was like saving them for the Super Bowl. Like the dude is just, I just feel he's just so genuine. Like I love Gronk, dude. Like he's just a man to me.
Yeah. No, he's just that dude, you know, like he's a guy that you'd love just to hang out with, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Gronk is definitely one of those guys you would love to get a chance to hang out with. He's so funny. Like Sean, like you said, his comments about the 2 touchdowns. The dude just is always him and Tom Brady are just on top of the world, bro. They do whatever they want. Dude. They have a good ass time. They're trolling everybody right now with how good they are.
Gronk reminds me of the person, like he's the athlete where you're like, dude, if I was in the NFL every weekend in the off season, I would just get drunk and go to all the clubs and just talk to all the girls. Like he does that. Like that's
he does it, and he's still arguably one of the best tight ends to ever play the game of football. Like it's just so funny. Yeah, I wonder, and I don't want to talk too much about this, and we're talking a lot about this game later. I wonder if he'd still be the same without Tom Brady. I think that's a fair question. I mean, he's a physical beast, but like, would he really be one of the GOATs if he didn't have arguably the GOAT thrown to him?
Yeah, I think he'd still be pretty good because if you think about Randy Moss playing with Tom Brady, Randy Moss was considered on track to be one of the greatest and then played with Tom Brady. And Tom Brady made him that much better and had him break the wide receiver record. So I still think Gronk would have been – he'd be relevant, but I don't think he'd be like Hall of Fame worthy if he's not playing with the Patriots and Tom Brady.
Yeah. No,
I think he'd be great no matter what. I think no matter what team you put him on, he'd be the man.
I don't know though because
he's that good.
I feel like he did get spoiled though because I remember when he retired because they're threatening to trade him to Detroit.
Yeah,
he's like no. He's like no. I'm just not. I'm done. I'm just not going to play
See, boss.
So like, but also before we move on, the funny Gronk story. This came out last year when the NFL did the NFL 100 list, and Roger Goodell called Gronk to be like, "Hey, Rob, like you made the NFL 100 players like of all time list," and Gronk thought it was a prank call, so he was like, "Oh yeah, for sure, Roger Goodell," and hung up. And like Roger called back and like said, "Rob, no, this is Roger Goodell. Like you made this list." He's like, "Oh yeah, for sure." Hung up again. And then Goodell called a third time. He's like, "Just call me back. This is important. You made this list. This is not a prank call." And that's how Gronk found out that you made the NFL 100 list.
Like I don't know, man. He just seems like the man. Like he's just always himself, no matter what.
Yeah.
But I think he'd be top notch no matter where he went.
Yeah.
He is a legend, no doubt.
Yeah, he's absolute for everything, for his personality, his play, dude. Yeah, Gronk is a legend. All right, Connor, what's your bev card this week?
My bev card this week is my new favorite TV show, which it was my favorite TV show at one point, and then I finished the whole first season. But The Mandalorian on Disney Plus by Star Wars is so damn cool. It's unique as hell. It's a great show to just get lost in. It's like one of those you can easily binge in a second. Have either one of you guys seen it?
No. Is it in like the Star Wars universe? Like what is it?
It's like it follows Mandalorian, which is in this case the guy from Narcos. Have you guys seen Narcos?
No, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. Pedro Pascal.
Mm-hmm.
This dude is just sweet. It's got the Baby Yoda.
Yeah, okay.
But he's a bounty hunter. So he's just like the James Bond of freaking
the universe.
He's
just flying around, just capping
people. And there's
people.
like Jedis, the Empire. It's sick. So you guys gotta check it out. And there's so many weird creatures each episode. Like every time they go to a new alien planet, there's some weird ass creatures.
Do you like need knowledge of Star Wars to watch it, or
no.
You just watch it?
All right, no, you can just watch it. It's really sweet.
Yeah.
And the theme music is otherworldly. It gets me hooked every time. Like it gets me hyped where I just want to go up to the stars and start fighting aliens.
I might catch some heat, and I don't know if we get bashed again by the Glocksmiths, or if anyone else wants to hop on and get on and bash us and call us out. But like, I just don't like Star Wars. Like,
yeah, I'm with you.
I can't. I during quarantine, like the beginning part, I was like, all right, let me watch it. Watched it all the way through. Like it wasn't bad, but like, nah, I'm good. Like I'm not collecting action figures.
That's
for
fair.
it.
That's fair.
I
But the
just
Mandalorian's different. Trust me, it is different. It is not. It's not your Star Wars of old, or even like the new ones.
I don't have to have any knowledge of Star Wars.
No, none.
Okay, I
Other
like
than
that.
the Empire exists, and the good people exist. I forget the Republic
All right, cool.
It
Sweet, yeah.
sounds stupid to me.
and
I'll
Yoda
watch
and
it.
Jedi's. It's so easy.
It
Dude.
just sounds
Watch it.
stupid. It sounds
No, you'll
stupid.
love it. It hooks you in immediately. And it's badass. I'm putting a badass label on it with like 75% chows. Probably like 85% chows.
85% chow. The chows meter.
Every episode, something goes horribly wrong, and Mando has to figure out how to like kill it, get past it, all while taking care of Baby Yoda.
If we had to like rate it, and like you know how like different people do like the donuts and stuff like rating, like if we did ours by like wiffle ball bats, I would have like one wiffle ball bat of interest in this out of 5. Like just
Dude, you're
no
missing
interest.
I probably got like
You're
3 or
missing
4. I got
out.
like.
You guys are missing out.
I'll check it out.
I mean,
I've heard some great things about it. Everyone was talking about it a couple months ago, or whenever. Dude, again, back to COVID. I don't even know when did Disney Plus like come out during COVID. I don't no idea.
Yeah, I think so.
My timeline is just all screwed up. All right. Speaking of timelines, LeBron has been reportedly. This is my bev card. LeBron, 2013 in Game 6 of the Finals. Ray Allen hit the game-tying 3, one of the greatest shots ever. First of all, I'm sipping on that to tie the game against the Spurs. They had eventually gone to win the finals. Also, I would like to add, if LeBron doesn't win the finals that year, maybe he doesn't come back to Cleveland. I'm just saying. So that shot, that series really did mean a lot to Clevelanders. But every so often,
Wait, where do you stand in that? What do you mean?
If LeBron doesn't win 2 rings in Miami, maybe he stays in Miami with D Wade and Chris Bosh and keeps going. Because he won 2 rings, maybe he's like, all right, now I'm ready to go back home, back to Cleveland.
Okay.
That's my thought process. You know, I know they lost the next year, which could have been a tipping point. But I think if he just wins 1 ring in Miami, maybe he's like, all right, D Wade, like let's figure it out. But
no, I think he saw the writing on the wall. I think all along he knew. As soon as the Cavs had Kyrie Irving and Kyrie Irving started balling, I think LeBron was like, yeah, I'll go play for Cleveland.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. That's fair.
So I think he saw D Wade and Bosh like getting old. I mean, D Wade aged quick, dude.
Yeah, and Bosh did too.
But yeah, I'm sorry. Continue your monologue.
No.
You're on a really good track.
No, you're
get you
good,
your own
dude.
show like Mike Greenberg, because on Get Up, everybody interrupts Mike Greenberg. So we'll have to get you your own show where you can just talk.
Well, it's well deserved for him because Greeny sucks. But
okay, yeah.
So every so often, LeBron and Eric Spoelstra will call Ray Allen or text him and be like, "Hey, thanks for hitting that shot." I just think that's hilarious. That's just awesome.
Sick. That is sick.
So
I would do the same.
Yeah, dude. Oh my gosh. And Ray Allen's he's not a scrub. Dude's a Hall of Famer. So it's just like I don't know. I wonder what he responds.
I don't know. Do you think we'll have to talk about this one time on the show? That whole Celtics team and how everybody like hates Ray Allen now
Because he went to Miami.
Yeah, because he went to Miami and beat him.
Dude,
that Celtics team was one of the most annoying teams in my history of sports watching.
Yeah, I hated Rondo. I mean, I love Rondo. I like Rondo. I like KG. I hate Pierce.
Is that our yard back top 10 for next week's episode?
What's that?
We come with the 10 most hated sports teams in the last 20 years.
I like that.
Like the Celtics would make that list. The Boston Red Sox that beat the Indians be right there. Any Steelers, Ravens, or Bengals team ever.
Patriots, probably every Patriots team last 20 years would probably be up there.
But we can't give away all of our stuff now.
No, we can't. No.
So we got to stop.
We won't give it away now. Be on the lookout for that one.
I like that. But yeah, dude, Paul Pierce, the Paul Pierce LeBron beef is hilarious. It's always been like I'll never forget when the Cavs got Jordan Clarkson and Larry Nance, some other guys at the deadline, Rodney Hood, and Pierce had his jersey retirement, and the Cavs beat him by like 35. Funniest game ever. But I'm sipping on LeBron texting Ray Allen, still saying thank you for hitting that 3. I think that's awesome.
How often do you think he does it?
At least once a year.
I'm gonna say twice.
Twice a year?
Yeah.
I wonder what it's like around the holidays. Like, hey Ray, happy holidays, man. Like, thanks for hitting that shot, brother.
It's probably like whenever it comes around.
Yeah, probably like June
somehow, or ESPN like calls and was like, "Hey, we're gonna talk about you in this fashion today." I want to give Ray Allen a text to give us some more content.
That's true. But all right, Sean, what's your bonfire this week? What you throwing in the bonfire?
All right, so I'm throwing like Russell Wilson in the bonfire,
Ooh.
and like I want to be clear, like he's right. Everything he said that's coming out about his frustrations about not being able to be protected.
Yep.
But like we're on year 9. Like 9. Like I'll read over. It was 394 times in 9 seasons, right? Ooh. I'm just going to read the amounts dating back to 2012, the amount of times he's been sacked in the year: 33, 44, 42, 45, 41, 43, 51, 48, 47. He's absolutely right. But like, I'm throwing him at bonfire because like now you want to say something? Like now it's a problem. Like that's my thing. It's like the timing of it, and what do you do? You're going to want out?
I mean, what do you mean? When is the right time to say it, though?
After this year, 2015, of 45 sacks, when the last 2 years it was 44 and 42, I would have said something. It would have been a big deal. For me, it's like nine seasons later. Like, it's a huge deal. He's absolutely right. It's just like, why now? Why is this in the media now? Why are we
because
talking
everybody
about this
else
now?
is talking. Like, every other quarterback's on the move, so the market's open. He's probably just throwing his name out there.
That's what I'm saying. Is he trying to get out?
I don't know. Maybe. I mean, he's got a pretty decent supporting cast, but maybe
he was sitting up there next to Roger yesterday.
Him and Pete Carroll might just not be sitting on the same wavelength anymore.
Yeah, because I definitely feel like the Seahawks have been struggling to find their identity for the most part since the Legion of Boom days. It's like they want to be like a smash mouth, like Marshawn Lynch, good defense team.
Yeah,
they don't have personnel for it. But then the O-line's so bad that towards the end of the season they get so worn down that Rush just can't throw the ball now because he's got no time.
Yeah.
So they've always been kind of in flux, like a really good team that has glaring issues that in some of the biggest spots. So yeah, and you see with Tampa Bay how important the trenches are if you want to make a deep run in the playoffs, win the Super Bowl. They dominated in the trenches in this game, in the Super Bowl. So you don't have a good O-line as a quarterback. The hell are you gonna do?
Yeah, and I mean, again, like I completely understand. It's just I'm throwing them in the bonfire because like now this is a thing. Like 9 years in, like now it's a thing.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, but again, I feel like every year they have such high expectations, and then every year comes to the same kind of end where their offense just sputters. So maybe now Russ is like, all right, this is 4 years in a row where I got no help when it comes to the biggest games of the playoffs because I'm running for my life.
Yeah.
You know?
And like I said, he's seen all these other guys speak up, and he's like, all right, well, if they can speak up and get some things moving, make it happen.
And he's getting older, too. He can't take getting hit 40 times a year anymore, you know?
Right.
That's why Brady's 43 and he's still playing because he doesn't get hit.
Go.
All right, kind of what's your bonfire this week?
My bonfire is regarding the Super Bowl and the streaker and the prop bet story that's been like flying around the internet. Thrown in the bonfire, I think it's totally bogus. It's so suspect. Just sent in a text message, first of all. No good book would take that, knowing very well that if someone's going the game, they can just streak and make their money on a $50K prop bet. Like if someone's betting $50K on that prop, a book's not taking it. So the story is complete bullcrap, in my opinion. It's going in the bonfire this week.
Okay.
I think it's real. I think he did it. I
would like to think it's real. This just makes it more fun.
It doesn't.
I just like to think that, and again, I don't know what your guys' number is, but to throw that pink outfit with that thing riding up my crack like that and run across the field, I mean, I'm not doing that just to lie about the bet. Like I'm doing that to make some money. Now maybe the numbers were inflated.
Maybe
that would happen.
Maybe.
But what would be your number to put that leotard, that little pink thing on and run?
I mean, I've worn less to Halloween.
I could see that. You know, also to go with it too, I did read that it cost him $1,000 to get out.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
I feel like that's a very low price. Like that would make. Like I could
That's
save
just
up for a
that's
year.
too round of a number. Like what?
1,000 to get out? Like I would do that for 1,000.
I don't know, man. Maybe it is just a nice and round number down in Florida, but I feel like it wouldn't just be like, oh, it cost them $1,000. So I think the whole thing's stenchy as hell, and I hate it. It's in my bonfire.
Okay, that's fair. I think I just like to believe, you know.
Oh yeah, okay.
But I will say something that really pissed me off about the actual streaker. He slid at the 1 yard line. He didn't get in the end zone. What the hell was that?
Why would he do that? Why would he do that?
Dude, why did he slide at the 1, bro? I was so mad. And he could have gotten in.
He could have gotten in.
He slid. He took a dive. I can't believe it.
I watched the replay and you like cringe. Like, why didn't you just go in the end zone? Like your whole life, you just want to run into a National Football League end zone.
Yeah, exactly.
Slide short.
He slid a yard short. He gave himself up as a QB.
Definitely a men's softball player.
All right, so my bonfire is a little different. So I did just switch up. This is a live substitution. I had some other things, but I just saw this on Twitter and I have to share it. So the last 12 Super Bowls, I'm going to read you off the leading rushers for the Super Bowl for the winning team. Pierre Thomas, James Starks, Ahmad Bradshaw, Ray Rice, Percy Harvin, LeGarrette Blount, CJ Anderson, LeGarrette Blount, Sonny Michel, Damian Williams, Leonard Fournette. Do any of those names sound like elite running backs?
No, none of them.
I'm throwing running backs in my bonfire.
No, I mean it's. I always say that you don't need to invest a lot into running backs. You don't have to spend high draft picks on them. You don't have to spend lots of money on them because the only positions that matter are the tackles, good pass protection, the quarterback, and rushers, edge rushers. I mean, who was the highest drafted wide receiver even in this draft, in this Super Bowl, I mean?
Mike Evans, I believe.
And that was what, like 8 years ago?
Yeah.
6, 7, 8 years ago? God. And this is his first Super Bowl? Jeez. So, I mean, it's even – in the quarterbacks, they usually win on their first contract, their rookie contract, or they're under a certain percentage. I would see – we need our stat checker.
We only have one resume that came through. We're not going to give the identity of that person. They are a listener of the show. We need some additional resumes just so we know it's a fair process.
Yeah.
So please send in additional resumes. We need a fact checker on the show.
So it's like under a certain percent. If the quarterback eats up, typically, they make it to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm interested to see how the Chiefs go moving forward. Because once guys start leaving, Mahomes is going to eat up a lot of that cap room,
dude. Yeah.
So I'm interested to see how they keep it going.
Yeah, and speaking of cap room, so all those guys, the one that had the rusher that had the highest base salary for that year, Percy Harvin, $2.5 million. That's nothing. Jesus. And now if you add up all of those guys' base salary for that year, it equals to $13.285 million, which is less than what Christian McCaffrey and Zeke got paid this year alone.
Jeez.
And neither of those guys made the playoffs.
So you're saying that Nick Chubb and the Browns won't win a Super Bowl?
See,
that's what it sounds like to me.
Dude, it's so tough. Like, how could you pass up on a guy like Nick Chubb? At the same time, like, how are you going to give him so much money?
Well, I think that's why we're all so high on the Browns as Browns fans, is because they have all the weapons, and their interior, especially on the offensive side, is looking very good.
Yeah.
And defensively, we already have one center piece there in Garrett. If we can get another, just powerful lineman.
Yeah, for sure. And, again, Nick Chubb's the kind of guy where I feel like Nick Chubb would just be like, I'll just work for free. Just like –
let's hope so.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I'm hoping Baker takes a pay cut too and all that.
Dude, I hope so, man. Just like a different sport, like Cookie Carrasco kind of taking a really team-friendly deal, Jose Ramirez just to stay in Cleveland. So maybe they will too. But yeah, I'm throwing running backs in the bonfire because – but, again, I respect every running back that stands their ground and demands more money. Like Melvin Gordon, Le'Veon Bell, I get it. Like, they're not going to just sit back and be like, yeah, you're right, don't pay me. But at the same time, maybe you shouldn't pay them.
Speaking of running backs, if LeSean McCoy says I won a Super Bowl 2 years in a row without playing a single snap, do you call him out on that immediately?
No, I don't.
Oh, I do.
I don't
didn't even play.
He was a beast for all his career playing on.
Don't care.
Mediocre teams, dude. He deserves it. No,
he contributed as much as the fourth string punter who didn't dress.
Well,
Like,
I don't think there is such thing as
no.
fourth-string putter, so he contributed more.
That's my point. That's my point, though. No, he contributed the same. Nothing. He contributed the same amount to that game as you and I. Nothing.
No, that's not true.
We both.
I'm sure.
Nothing. Yes, it is.
I'm sure he did something like he let a guy get an extra piece of pizza pregame meal or something.
Exactly.
He definitely made a
Dude,
sacrifice
it was a free ride
along the way.
No, it was a free ride.
But dude,
free ride. I would call him out on it. I would make fun of him all the time.
I'm pretty sure he's had over 1,000 all-purpose yards in like every season that he's been in the
What
NFL.
have you done for me
was
recently?
a starter.
What have you done for me recently? He didn't play a single snap.
He's probably a great teammate. He's a great locker room guy.
Won 2 Super Bowls.
That's fine, but no, you're out.
What have you done for me lately? He's climbed the Mount Olympus in football.
If people give Carson Wentz a hard time,
that's so tough.
If people give Carson Wentz a hard time and they say, no, you didn't win, Nick Foles won you that Super Bowl, LeSean McCoy don't get to say anything. He gets to wear him and be proud, but like I would definitely make fun of him every single time.
He deserves it, man. He was one of the best running backs in the league when he was in his prime. He deserves it. He deserves to coast to a championship. But all right, let's move on to the back shoulder fade. Sean, what's your back shoulder fade this week?
Oh, all right. So my back shoulder fade is when we start to get back to normal in the world. Music is going to be elite. The music that drops is going to be elite. Okay. And I say that now because I think 80% of the artists and the labels and all that, they have all their music shelved because they can't go on tour. And that's how they make their money. So they're not going to release something, and by the time they go on tour, it's about 1.5 years, 2 years old. So I think that they all have these vaults of just pure heat. So I think music is going to be elite when we get back to normal. I'm telling you, they got heat.
Straight heat.
That's hope, man. That'd be awesome. I know. Speaking of music, Drake postponed his album "Certified Lover Boy" because he tore his ACL or something.
Yeah, it's because of the touring. I'm telling you. Like, think about it. Yeah. In the past year, who's released that? Like, how can you even name a lot? Like, it's been a bunch of okay stuff. Like, Heat's on the way. Heat's on the way.
Oh, really?
So that's my back shoulder fade. When we get back to normal and everything opens up, music is going to be at an all-time high elite level.
Bet. I'm cool with that. Cool. I need some more music, dude. I get bored of my playlist. I gotta get some more music in my life. My car ride just getting sad.
New artists are tough to find. Remember I told you guys, the internet killed the rap game. There's no more new artists in the rap game. It's all trash cans.
Yeah. Well, let's keep hoping.
I mean, I don't want to poo-poo on your guys' taste of music. Maybe you like the new Racket.
No, I mean, I feel you. I know. I
don't know. I feel myself leaning back into the old stuff more and more. I just can't keep up with this new I don't know, man. I'm sounding old and grouchy.
Yeah, I think you're getting too old.
I think so.
All right. Well, kind of speaking of that, what's your back shoulder fade?
So my back shoulder fade is that LeSean McCoy is the greatest running back of all time because of the stats Nolan laid out, and because he now has 2 Super Bowl rings. So that's my back shoulder fade for this week.
That's blasphemous.
I'm pretty sure
that can't be right.
I'm pretty sure
kidding.
He's him and Emmitt Smith are the only 2 running backs to have over 1,000. It's some kind of stats 1,000 yards in however many seasons and 2 rings. So
yeah, so he's probably he's up there. He's on the Mount Rushmore now of running backs with the
no shot, no shot, no way.
He's
no way
the mountain.
No, he's not sniffing. He's not even in the same state as the mountain. No way. No way.
He is the mountain. He's the GOAT of NFL running backs now. It's set in stone.
It's kind of almost undeniable to some degree.
Now, wait, was that really your back shoulder fade? Or are you doing that because I went on the LeSean McCoy rant?
Well, it wasn't planned, but you convinced me. He's with those 2 Super Bowl rings, he's now the greatest running back of all time.
No shot.
Yeah, I'm with that.
No shot.
I mean, you hit it with the Super Bowl rings. Nolan brought up the stats. So it's pretty simple in my mind. It goes probably Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, Walter Payton, Jim Brown, LeSean McCoy.
Yeah, I feel that.
And then maybe LT and Priest Holmes after him.
I don't know. You can't
wait. What LT after LeSean McCoy?
Peyton Hillis.
He's got the rings.
Peyton Hillis.
You got the rings.
How many Madden covers has Walter Payton been on? 0. Peyton
Not
Hillis
many.
1. That's all you need right there.
I'm stumped. I hope the Glocksmiths hear this and they roast you. I hope they hear
One
it.
who's hot can't be roasted.
Is that a new quote? Is that a Gucci Man quote of the week?
That's just that's a C Boogie quote of the week.
All right, but I'll start writing those down for inspiration. We'll start tweeting them out.
I'm just stunned that you actually feel that way.
It's okay.
Numbers
So my
don't
other
lie.
back shoulder fade, just to change the topic, the one I pre-rehearsed is, so you might have heard about the MLB. We've had a couple rule changes implemented. They finally agreed on a 2021-2022 season. I guess it's just 2021 because they just played in the summer.
Yeah, 2021, yeah.
So they finally agreed on it. They're implementing the over or extra innings rule with a runner on second to start.
Boo. Hate that.
I don't know. We'll see. It's different.
Yeah.
And then the other one they did are doing 7-inning doubleheaders, which I don't care too much about that. Like, I think it's better for players long term. I wish we did 7-inning doubleheaders in college because 18 innings in one day was brutal, with only allowed to eat PB&Js and bananas in between games.
Tough.
It was brutal. We'd have to show up to the field like 9 o'clock, games at 1. Brutal. But what they're going to do is also deaden the baseball a bit. So they're doing something with the core that makes it like a little bit different. But I was looking it up and reading the article. I guess what people, the scientists, don't think that this ball change is going to do much, because all the recent home runs is because there's been less drag on the baseball, which is like about the seam height and length.
Mm-hmm.
They're not changing the seams at all. So MLB is using this, we're deadening the baseball as a smokescreen. This is where the back shoulder fade kicks in.
Okay.
They're deadening the baseball. Yeah, follow me here. MLB is deadening the baseball as a smokescreen to make people think that they de-juiced the ball. And this whole time it wasn't the ball being juiced. It was just the players getting better in the MLB. More velocity, more emphasis on hitting the ball for home runs, whatever. But like I said, it's the seams that are causing the exit velo to go up and less drag to be on the ball. So the MLB is going to be like, oh, well, we tried to de-juice the baseball. It's just that our players are better now. Like, come watch us hit tanks. Trying to get more marketing, more money.
Okay.
Which, it's a business at the end of the day.
That's smart.
Which means that's what they're going to do. They're going to throw us in a smoke screen. Home runs are going to stay on the increase, continue to fly to the ballpark, and the MLB is going to be like, we did something about it.
Yeah. Okay. I like that.
So they're trying to put this to bed by they're being shady, but I like it. I respect it.
Yeah.
Good thing only like 50 to 100 people listen to this. So the MLB is going to be like on some subreddit rabbit hole, but it's never going to come to like the front page news, which if ESPN had me on instead of Ramona Shelburne, I'd have him all over the place.
Yeah, you'd have the biggest conspiracy theory in America. But isn't it kind of weird that like the league is just tampering with the ball? Like, I know it's like legal, there's nothing wrong with it, but like, imagine if the NBA
I think it's weird.
Imagine if the NBA is like, yeah, we're just gonna deflate the balls a little bit just so they don't bounce as high. Like, what?
Change it to like to the girl size, like a 28.5.
Yeah, that's just so strange. Like, it just completely changed the size of a football.
Yeah, add 3 laces. Like,
yeah, dude,
we're gonna go from 7 to 10.
It's just so weird. But I'm cool with that. MLB, that's probably smart, honestly. Kind of what you just said. So.
Yeah, I know. I'm pretty smart. Are you talking about the LeSean McCoy take, or?
I like how you. I don't know if you did this on purpose, but you said shady, like the MLB's being shady. I like that. I don't know if that was on purpose or not, but it worked well.
Yeah, it all comes full circle.
Exactly.
You gotta you gotta go listen to the first episode of the podcast too.
Did you say shady?
Maybe.
Oh yeah. We're plugging the first episode right now from
episode 20 and episode 1. That's how far in the future I see. So when I speak about back shoulder fades, everybody listen up.
Connor's just wow. All right, this is good. This is going over my head.
Yeah.
He's either just talking on his ass or this man's been plotting a diabolical plan for 20 episodes now.
Yeah, right.
Either way, I'm gonna go to my back shoulder fade. So I'll ask you guys this: when is the last time that a Super Bowl there's been a rematch in the Super Bowl the very following year. You guys know the last time?
You told me like 25 minutes ago.
All right, so Connor,
but I forget. I full on forget.
Okay, all right. Cool,
so,
cool. Yeah, when's the last time there was a rematch in the Super Bowl the very next year?
Go ahead, Connor. Think. He has no idea.
Was it after 2010?
Nope.
Okay, because I was thinking Broncos Seahawks, but I think the Broncos played the
I'm saying
the Panthers.
There has obviously a lot of teams have gone back to back.
Yeah, I know you're talking about the same exact matchup.
Yep, same exact matchup. Yep.
Is it in our lifetime?
No, not ours. Maybe Sean's.
I got another year.
Okay. Oh, Cowboys Bills.
Yep, Cowboys Bills 93-94.
When you said maybe Sean's, I was like, oh yeah.
No, hold on. I need people who are watching this on YouTube to verify that he definitely Googled it on his phone. While
I did. Look,
I need y'all to look.
The Glocksmiths are trying to get back on the show, and I'm telling them they need microphones. Our guests want better quality. I need
y'all to go check this out on YouTube. Follow us on YouTube, subscribe, and tell me if he just Googled that on his phone.
Yeah, we need some yardback detectives to like pick up clues. Like look in his window, maybe he's got the reflection going. So
all right, what year was it, Noel? What year was it?
So it was the 92-93 season, then 93-94 Bills Cowboys won both matchups. But I think it's gonna happen again for the second time. I think Chiefs Bucks next year, run it back.
The answer is yes. That was in my lifetime.
Okay.
It's not in your lifetime? Yeah, I know it's not yours.
I was born 98.
When were you born, Connor?
96.
Oh, shit.
I know. It's crazy.
Jeez.
I know. We're getting old. You're getting old. No offense.
But I'm old, man.
I'm getting old, dude.
Oh, he's got 2 kids. He's old now.
Dude, I got one class left till I graduate. Now I'm getting old.
Yeah, dude. It's all downhill from here.
Yeah. Seriously, time flies. But all right, away from that depressing conversation, I think it's going to happen again. Rematch Chiefs Bucks next year. Run that shit back.